Every day, beef checkoff funded research is taking place at universities all across the United States. Here's a look at the long-term value this delivers to our industry.
Scientific research has been a cornerstone of the Beef Checkoff program from the very beginning. As a contractor to the Beef Checkoff, NCBA has a scientific affairs team that manages research projects that are conducted at universities nationwide.
You look at the variety of research projects, for example, that we look at and deal with, pre-harvest, post-harvest, and nutrition, those types of things that really form the foundation by which we do our promotion work and really look at going out there and doing beef demand. And so you really have to have all of those in order to have a great system.
The ability to concentrate on so many things that are important to the producer, but it's important because it impacts what the consumer is getting, I think has been phenomenal. And so it's just a wonderful opportunity that producers have had over these years to have the Checkoff program that has been able to, spend so much time and effort in improving product because the research could address the key issues related to demand.
I think it's been incredibly impactful. If you look back to 1984 when the Checkoff was in the process of going through the referendum, and you think about what has happened to demand for beef, and you think about what's happened, in those days there was no such thing as food safety really. And since then, of course, we've had E. coli outbreaks and things like that have changed the entire foundation of the industry. And if it hadn't been for the Checkoff funding research that addressed those issues specifically, and I would say beef demand and food safety in particular, we would be in dire straits as an industry.
From improvements in food safety and product quality to the development of new beef cuts through muscle profiling, Beef Checkoff funded research has delivered many successes over the years. Research has also been key in establishing and reinforcing the value of beef in human nutrition for all ages.
The nutrition program that the Beef Checkoff supports is very broad. It starts with a rigorous nutrition research program. Do you know, most producers may not realize that the Beef Checkoff at any given time is funding 20 to 30 research studies across the country looking at understanding the benefits that beef plays in health. So we've got a good scientific program, but it doesn't stop there. We're educating doctors and dietitians and nurses and fitness professionals about the benefits, the science that we're finding out about beef's role in health. And then we take that to consumers as well through Beef It's What's for Dinner marketing, advertising, and other programs that the Checkoff does to reach consumers with good news about beef's role in health. So it's a very broad program, goes from science to health professionals and even to directly to the consumer.
Really been the last couple of years, they talk about the impact of protein in our diet, the positive impact that it has. We've been showing that for years through those dietary research things that we've been, working on. I think it's all coming to fruition now. But that goes back to the investments that we've made over the last 10 and 20 years. That didn't happen last year. It happened because of the investments we made over time.
As it is with other Checkoff program areas, beef producers themselves oversee and approve the investments in research. And every 5 years, NCBA research roadmaps are developed to identify the highest priority research areas for the beef industry.
There's no question that Beef Checkoff program has led to a tremendous amount of research that's been done in the meat science area, especially beef quality, that has led to new discoveries. It's helped find a lot of information that's been valuable to people up and down the beef industry chain. And I think it's also given us the opportunity to explore areas that we would not have had the opportunity to explore if it had not been for the Beef Checkoff.
When we talk about the types of projects that are funded through Beef Checkoff dollars, these are projects that otherwise would not be funded. And so when we talk about the critical need of pairing with universities to do this third-party, unbiased research on behalf of the beef industry, these are the kinds of research projects that actually impact producers and beef producers throughout the entire country, and what they're ultimately their bottom line.
Ranchers, producers, purveyors, meat packers all benefit from the research that's being done from the Checkoff. Almost everything, if not everything that we do is ultimately to improve the brand improve the demand for that product by improving taste, sustainability, all of those things are funded by the Beef Checkoff. Food safety, another major area, ensuring the consumer that they can buy beef and have a safe and healthy eating experience with it. Without the Checkoff research, I candidly don't know where we would be today with the issues that we've been faced with over the last 30 years.
The value of Checkoff-funded beef research to the beef industry is an investment to continue to succeed. And I know we are succeeding right now. We're producing something that people want. It's safe, it's nutritious, and it tastes good. And that's our job as meat scientists and agricultural professionals, is to keep that demand going. That's the future of beef.
I'm Brad Bullitt reporting for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
If you want to stay up to date on NCBA's efforts in things like beef safety research, sustainability, product quality, and nutrition, just visit the website beefresearch.org.